Welcome to yet another TV review of the Real Housewives of Lagos. Now, you know we do everything reality here and we're trying to give you our opinion. And when I say ours, I mean of Catch Up TV and our team right here and not you. You can tell us your opinion on the comments section, but please be nice. So let's get into it. Chioma is back to her old ways. She showed up late to speak to Faith. Faith got there when the sun was still out, but yet Chioma got there when the sun was down. It was nighttime. I don't know if that was late and maybe Faith went back to her room, but Faith got there very early. And one thing I like about Faith, she's a punctual hun. You know what? When I started this review of the Real Housewives, I was a fan of Chioma, but now I'm losing an inch of respect for this lady right here. She took forever to get there, and when she gets there, she's telling Faith how she needs to come down and apologize to Iyabo, and Faith is calmly explaining to her, Chioma, you didn't see what happened. Iyabo came with an attitude and she told me, call this your friend, call her, yay. And Chioma's like, no, but she probably was just saying, hey, like Chioma should have gotten there to speak to Faith, to hear her side of the story and tried to calm her down, and went back to Iyabo and heard Iyabo's story and calm Iyabo down and be like, guys, just sit down, speak about it and squash it. Speak about the whole thing, and she becomes the mediator and breaks whatever nonsense that's happening with Iyabo being a mean girl. But now she is clearly Iyabo's little puppy. Just the way Chioma was going about it, you could see even Faith got annoyed. Like, this is just going on way too much. Can we just end it? I'll just apologize to Iyabo.
A simple, Iyabo, give me a second. Let me finish with Chioma and I'll get back to you. We're dragging this stuff more than it's supposed to be. It's not an issue. When I see Iyabo, I will apologize to her. Okay.
So the next scene, the next scene, Rommel shows up. Rommel arrives at the resort to join the ladies, and like I said on my other video, you guys should go watch it. I said that the Real Housewives franchise in Africa, it seems like they bringing more gay men, and I don't have a problem with it. Actually, I love it because gay men tell it like it is. And I said that Rommel, Laura, and Faith should be a trio and be friends and should team up, because clearly Rommel loves Faith and he hit it with Laura. But guess what? Rommel is a snake. Rommel got there. The first thing he did was gossip about Faith, take Iyabo's side, saying, if Faith can do that to you, she's clearly fake because she's done this to me. Later on, he explained that Faith showed up late. Faith didn't care for her mom, for her brother, and he was taking care of them.
She came with her mom. We all couldn't like. I was the one taking care of her mom. My people were asking her mom, "Are you eating? Are you okay?" She didn't care about her mom. She didn't care about her brother. She didn't care about my guests, my friends. You ladies, she didn't care about anybody. She doesn't give.
But if we're friends, you don't throw me under the bus the first time you meet someone new. You don't do that. You sit me down and you call me, and that's what I saw with Dr. Rommel. Dr. Rommel is not a real friend. I'm just upset with this friendship because now Laura and Faith are just going to be friends together, and Dr. Rommel joined the Mean Girl squad with Chioma, Iyabo, Mariam. So now they're having this art session, and then she ends up leaving Rommel and Tiana together to talk. As they're talking, guess what this little snake does? Spills the tea. I don't like Faith. Faith is fake. You know what Toyin said?
We're doing your friendship. I was not there. So why are you coming to tell me that your friend stabbed you in the back? Your friend, you said no. So why am I telling about your friend? That says a lot about you.
Side note, guys, one thing I noticed is Faith is trying to be all poised, put together, calm, classy, and I'm starting to feel like she's acting. I don't want to say she's fake, but I'm starting to feel like her acting is off, because later on in this episode, she says that she doesn't know how to speak her language, so she's just going to read the English part. I just feel if you're African, you should know your language or something, or try to read it. Don't be like, I don't. It's like she's ashamed, but she's always like, I'm an Amazon queen, an query girl.
I am very embarrassed to say that I don't know how to speak my dialect, and I've been trying to Google it. It's not coming out.
You don't know how to speak your language? Come on, girl. Come on. You starting. What everyone is saying about her is starting to make sense just a little bit, but I'm not gonna entertain it. It was just a side note, so let's leave it there. You know what? I understood when the girls were just not happy with Faith because probably they were insecure. But now that Dr. Rommel's doing this, I'm just so disappointed. And in my previous video, I was rooting for this friendship. But look at this. Soon as he finds people to talk about Faith, he just goes on and he gossips and he says all these mean things. I mean, did you see what he said with Iyabo? And now it was with Toyin. Or he should have rather went to Laura and said to Laura, you know what Faith is doing, I don't like. I mean, the last time she showed up late, she wasn't on time, she took a long bath, she caused all the delays at the Botox party. I just don't like how Dr. Rommel is moving, and I just think he wants to get accepted, and this is a bad way to do it, Dr. Rommel. So can anybody tell me why is Tiana on the show? She even shades Dr. Rommel. She has literally nothing to give, but she's coming shots fired. And you know what? I really think this girl has a lot to give us. She was busy with WizKid, so I think she's got a lot to give, but she's just fading in the background. All I have for you guys, do subscribe to the channel, and thank you so much for watching. Road to 500 subbies. Bye.